And what makes you a hunter now then? What's
Because I am fierce. I want this business to grow. I love these members, these people that are coming in that are really inspired and are driving and are building their business. They are taking such risks, and I love them for that. And I get a huge amount of passion from walking into Hunter Collective every day, because I know that they are striving, and I know that they are happy, and I know that we are growing something together.
Hey Lacey, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you too.
Fantastic.
Welcome.
I'm so happy to be here in this space. Would you mind just like giving us a tour? Why not?
Of course,
Fantastic,
I would love to
fantastic.
show you around. Come with me.
Cool, cool, cool.
So this is the Hunter Collective Salon,
Yes.
where our incredible members do their thing.
Okay.
You follow me around into our HC hub.
That's beautiful.
Hello.
And what are your names?
So this is Murphy, and this is Peter, and this is Nico, my business partner.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Fantastic.
So we're in our hub right now, where our members get to hang out and build their businesses through our kitchen, and then come on through. And this is our Lightbox studio.
Wow. And
Yeah. So yeah, this is our blank canvas, where lots of different things happen in this space, and it's just full of sunshine and light, and we give everybody opportunities to just make it whatever they want it to be. It's a really interesting space.
So I'm assuming you do small events in this area. What do you do in this area then?
So, gosh, it's everything. It's like master classes, private meetings, jewelry shoots. It's a green room, it's been a changing room, it's been anything really. But it's also like a little private spot just to disappear to if you need it.
Wow,
So,
fantastic.
and then if you walk through this door, it takes you straight back to the salon.
And we're right back here, so whole 360.
The whole
So,
360
I just want to ask you a
space.
question before we get inside. So,
Sure.
when you first came in this space, what did you have the mirrors there at first? or-
No, so what's so interesting about this space, we're in Clerkenwell. This is classically where like architects and designers hang out. So this is an architect studio. It was just an office, and we saw it, and we saw the brick, we saw the light, we saw the space, and we thought this will make an incredible creative studio.
Wow.
So we stripped it out, and we built Hunter Collective in here.
Fantastic. And then how many members do you have in here right now?
So the overall number of members is a secret.
Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. How many do you have it today, right now?
So today there'll be 3 or 4 working here throughout the day.
Fantastic.
But we are very fortunate that we have members that travel from all over the world to see us.
That's amazing.
And I love that. So every day at Hunter Collective is different.
That's amazing. Fantastic.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm glad I saw the space, and let's do it. Let's go back in your
Let's do
studio
it.
room. Let's do this. Fantastic. That was the first to me. So fantastic.
Is that all right?
Hey.
Oh God, I feel like such a geek.
Hey everybody, it's Amadeus, and today I'm sitting with a very special guest. I'm very excited about this. I came in running through the doors to interview Lacey.
Hello.
Lacey from Hunter Collective. Just about a little bit over a year now since you opened up the space.
Yeah, it's our first birthday next month in September.
September. Oh, so wow. September what?
September 12th.
September 12th. Okay, good day.
Thanks.
Good day. Okay, good timing. Okay, because I'm from New York, all right? So, but anyway, so obviously, would you mind explaining where we're at right now?
So we're sat in the Hunter Collective, which is a co-working space for fashion and beauty experts. It's my second home. It's where I come every day, and I feel very blessed to be able to have this conversation with you right here, right now.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's a co-working space for. What were the industries again?
So Hunter Collective was built for the beauty and fashion industries. So our experts are hairdressers, lash experts, nail technicians, stylists, photographers. But actually, like, it's really kind of grown. So now we work with productions and events as well. So we work with the bigger brands. It's evolving all the time.
No,
It's growing. It's kind of hard to say what it is, but we are, we're a space that independent creatives can come and build their businesses.
Fantastic. And then, so when was so you said you opened the doors from, September 12th, you said. So what was when did you get the idea? When did it spark like, okay, I think I might want to do this? Do you remember that kind of moment?
I definitely remember that light bulb moment. I think something had been growing over like 6 months, that kind of unrest where you're just like, you could see your path like laid out in front of you and it wasn't clear for me. And my background is hairdressing. So I'd been a hairdresser for over 10 years in London. And I was talking to clients as I was cutting their hair and they were asking me like, Lacey, like, what are you going to do? And are we going to open a salon, or are you going to go and educate? You're going to travel? Like, what do you want to do? And nothing felt right. And then I started looking personally like how I wanted to develop my life. And I realized that none of the options within my industry worked for me. And then I had this realization that I had to go out and build something. So I quit my job and I went and I researched lots of other creative industries and tech industries and design industries. And I looked at how freelancers work and how they travel and how they make their business grow. And I was so inspired and so motivated. And I just thought, I'm going to build a co-working space. I'm going to build a flexible space where like-minded people can come together and they can build something unique and personal to them. And it's going to be flexible, transparent, diverse, independent. And I just sat down and I just started dreaming. And 18 months later, we opened.
So I want to read a quote that I saw on your Instagram.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right, it says, and I'll put the Instagram post on the screen. It's like, my gorgeous boy, Gene, right? I founded Hunter Collective for him. Together we are meeting and inspiring people every day. I hope Gene loves his friends and family here at Hunter Collective. Somewhere around that, right?
Okay.
What was your motivation, for creating this company, for your son?
I think, God, it's a really tough question, actually. I'm like, wow, put me on the spot. I don't know if you've ever, like, had this yourself, but, like, when you're having this idea of creating something, and you're creating it, you can't create it for yourself, right? It's a bit selfish. You're just a bit like, oh, I know what. And then I got pregnant while I was building the concept. And I was actually 6 months pregnant when I met Nico. And I knew that I needed to create a different working environment for myself. And I knew I needed to give myself choices. But when I found out I was pregnant, it just took it to another level. And Gene, hadn't even been born yet, but he took it up a notch. And
what do you mean? What do you mean took it up a notch? What exactly?
So I think I knew I was determined to build the business. But when you're pregnant, you have a time bomb, right? Like you got a deadline. Like you got this amount of time, and then your life is going to change. So when I found out I was pregnant, I just threw everything I had into building Hunter Collective with Nico, with my family, because I knew that when Gene arrived, I had to give him the choices that I felt he deserved. And yeah, it was really intense having Gene, and I'm building this business for him.
Yeah, and then I'm assuming was it just the not the pressure, but again, like you said, having that time bomb, this has to be within this time frame.
Yeah.
It motivated you. It accelerated your work ethic.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
So what
and
are
also
you?
like pregnant people are hardcore. FYI, like.
Oh, like it's just it's all in or nothing.
Yeah, like it's just I've never met a more badass woman than when she's pregnant.
Oh, actually, yeah, I have an experience about that with yeah, okay. No, that's really cool. So you're actually doing this, and so okay, so I'm assuming that Nico was able to help you out on some of the more, I guess, like some of the physical things, because I don't know if you're like immobile and things like that, or.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you know, Nico was incredible. So we were working together in a co-working space, and then when I got to 8 months pregnant, he would come to my house.
Okay.
And be there every day with me at my kitchen table because
Fantastic.
I didn't travel.
Yeah.
But we didn't stop working on Hunter Collective until 3 days before I gave birth.
Okay.
And then I was back on it 3 weeks later.
Okay, fantastic. And how has, just being a mother, like, just changed your perspective about work?
Well, you better be doing something that motivates you and inspires you and really, captures your attention, because my child motivates me, inspires me, and, captivates me. And unless it's something really important, I would rather be with him. So, Hunter Collective is so powerful and important to me that it's, I am choosing to build this business and not, hang out with him. So it better be bloody important.
So what are some of the events that you hold here at Hunter Collective?
So a mixture across
Mixture,
fashion
yes.
and beauty.
Yes.
So anything from creating, doing filming for YouTube content,
Yes.
Instagram content, to PR events around product launches. We work with brands on their research and development, so they test products here with professionals and models and stuff. We host, private meetings for people, like when they have to go off site and they have to be somewhere brand neutral, that they can't be influenced. Hunter Collective is a brand neutral space. So again, another unique part of our culture is that we don't, we're not fixed to like one brand.
Yes.
And we celebrate all the different brands. And that's been amazing. So when you come into Hunter Collective, it's very stripped back, it's very neutral. And we love that because people can come in, brands can come in, members can come in, and they can create the environment that they feel comfortable in. And that's why it's different every day.
Fantastic. So I'm pretty sure you can answer this question because you had many meetings with investors. Where do you see this business the next 3 years?
So Hunter Collective was built to scale, 100%.
I see the business model already. I see it already, man. You better add that map on your website. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
So, we were built to be a global business.
Yes.
I have global aspirations for this company.
All right. So you have London.
So we have London.
What will be the next country?
Oh, so if you're talking to me, then I'd be like the States. We would roll this out. We'd go to New York or LA. Just because we're basing this on interest. So a lot of people in LA are reaching out and are interested in what we're doing. Which is great. Love California. But let's kind of be humble. Let's think about this properly. If Nico was sat next to me, he would say, let's grow the business and let's open potentially another one in London, in West London maybe. Let's kind of figure things out. But for us, like the sole purpose of Hunter Collective is to incorporate freelancers and members and brands all over the world, because we're an incredible diverse industry, right? People are working all over the world and they have a global life. And I just think that you should be able to walk into Hunter Collective in Berlin or Tokyo and build your business from there, and then fly over to London, work with your companies, work with your projects, walk straight back into Hunter Collective again, and just carry on.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the global vision, so I already knew. The business. I think the business model can work in a lot of different places. So
Thank you. I would hope so.
I definitely saw that. Obviously, there's some cultural things they might have to take into consideration, but I saw that right away. So I do want to ask you a couple of questions before we wrap up here.
Sure.
This company is called Hunter Collective.
Yes.
Personally, Lacey, are you a hunter or a gatherer?
Oh my God, I don't think I've ever been asked that in my life.
Of course, that's why you're here. That's why I'm on my day. That's the best questions, right? Are you more of a hunter or are you more of a gatherer or collector?
I'm a very split personality, so I'd go.
No, one or the other, one or the other. If you had to choose, something's 51 at least. So
Okay, I'd say 2 years ago, I was a gatherer. Right now, I'd say I'm a hunter. And I would say in the future, I will be a gatherer again.
okay. Okay, so it's based off the time period. Okay. And what makes you a hunter now then? What's
Because I am fierce. I want this business to grow. I love these members, these people that are coming in that are really inspired and are driving and are building their business. They are taking such risks, and I love them for that. And I get a huge amount of passion from walking into Hunter Collective every day, because I know that they are striving, and I know that they are happy, and I know that we are growing something together. So our community, our collective the momentum it fuels me. Like, I am so excited by it. So excited.
Let's just say we turn off these cameras right now. We walk outside the door and it's 10,000 pounds. What would you do? What would be the first thing that you do?
With 10 grand?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I put it straight into Hunter Collective.
What would you do with it? What would be the first thing that you would do here with 10 grand?
I'd open a bottle of champagne.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
I don't know. I guess, are you saying to me, what could 10 grand buy me?
No,
for
I mean,
Hunter
like,
Collective?
I mean, for me, if I sold 10 grand, I'd just go. I mean, I would immediately just go like on a 7 grand shopping spree, 100%.
No.
100%.
So you know what? Like, when you're building something, right? You give up a lot. You give up everything, right?
100%.
So I'd stopped buying clothes a long time ago.
100%.
I stopped focusing on shit I don't need a long time ago. So for me, a luxury is a really nice dinner with my friends and my husband. Like, that's a luxury, right? 10 grand, yeah, it would get swallowed up by this animal that is Hunter Collective.
But okay, well,
within 10 seconds,
like, I'm gonna be
it'd
very
gone.
practical. Yeah, I know. Like, I'll reinvest and like, see that camera right there, that Sony A7. I'll just buy 3 of those. Boom, that's 10 grand right
done.
there. 3 of those sub
Like,
lenses.
I think
Done.
10 grand, you'd give it to Nico, he'd laugh and he'd go, yeah, thanks, and then he'd forget all about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's important to us, and every penny counts. But at the same time, when you're literally throwing everything you got at this business, the money actually doesn't matter. Like, you just got to keep going regardless. It could be 100 grand, it could be £1. Like, you're just going to keep going anyway.
All right. Here's a really good question.
Okay, ask me.
I just Googled this and I want to use it. If someone was blind, so they
Okay.
couldn't see, if they were deaf and they couldn't hear, how would you describe yourself?
I give them a kiss.
That's really sweet. That's really sweet. But you just said you're very fierce. But that's really sweet.
No, yeah, I'm passionate, man. I have a baby though. Like, it's all about sensory.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, that's really dope. And something I ask all of my guests before I leave. But before I do that, I want to acknowledge you. One thing that I noticed about you, one of the very first things, is that you are a visionary.
Oh, thank you.
And then when you have your vision, you even said it. You said it yourself. You said, I didn't have clarity of what I wanted, and you needed that vision. And I saw you, like, visionaries, we look to our left a little bit when you talk. So when you talk, you kind of go to your left a lot. So I was like, okay, yeah, she's a visionary. You need to see it.
Yeah, I do. I'm very visual, yeah.
So I've noticed that. I've noticed that you're all about building a community, you know, so it's not just you. You know, you take consideration from other people. You want to build other people as well. So I noticed that. And of course, you're fierce. Once you have something, you're going for it. So I really just want to take a second to acknowledge that about you.
Thank you.
And so I
very,
appreciate
very kind.
you being here. And just last question I like to ask all of my guests.
Okay.
London in one word.
Oh. Oxygen.
Oxygen. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video. Hunter Collective is where I can find you at. Can you just give out your socials before we leave?
Sure. So on Instagram, we're hunter.collective. If you want to find me, I'm Lacey Hunter-Felton, Lacey Hunter-Felton. But yeah, huntercollective.global is where you want to go.
And it's going to be global, trust. I'm from New York. I'm going to be taking the L train right to her place. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. There's so much more videos here. You can subscribe. I appreciate it. And see you next one. Be great.